Hey guys, Sophia here with Turquoise Toffee, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2023 Ifbb Pro League FitParade Pro. We had bikini, wellness, and figure all going towards the 2024 Olympia. And of course, I've got my own prep vlog video coming your way. The Olympia Amateur is really close. Can't believe I'm going to be there. And I've got a prediction video for those pros coming your way as well, so make sure you subscribe. Now, in terms of next year's Olympia, I'm not certain that the rules are the same, but presuming they are, it'll be this year's winners, the top three of each division, and then the winner of each contest throughout the qualification period, who are all eligible for the 2024 Olympia. So beginning with figure. In first place was Jennifer, second Lena, third Christina, fourth Hannah, and fifth Vanessa. So here's Vanessa in fifth place. Beautiful. I love the curves to her legs. She's got a nice small waist, nice roundness to the delts. I do think she needs a little bit more of a V taper shape, and to do that, it might be as simple as posing with a little bit more emphasis on the lats. I think right now her arms are kind of covering up the lats, whereas I'd like to see more of that shape of the triangle. Also, I feel like she could have a little bit more of fullness on this outside edge of the delts, just to really bring your attention to the width before narrowing down to her waist. Now, she's got some nice lines in her legs, beautiful abs, but I do feel like the conditioning could have been sharper. She could have looked leaner, tighter, a little bit smaller in the midsection, more of that detail coming through in the quads. But overall, I think she's got great hair, great suit, beautiful skin tone, and just a great amount of muscle size as well. So a great fifth place. Next in fourth is Hannah, and she looks awesome. She's really posing well to show off the lats and the delts. So I think you definitely notice her V-taper very clearly, and man, her conditioning is crazy good. Lots of lines, very sharp, very outlined pieces of her quads. I think her delts have a great little outline going on as well. Just really nice and lean and firm and fit. Now, however, I do find that her legs could have a little bit more curve to the sweep. She's got a bit of a straightness to the outside, whereas I'd like to see more of a roundness. But still, I think she looks really good. She's posing very well, great V-taper, nice size, beautiful suit with lots of big crystals, and I love that her hair is to the back behind her ears. You see her earrings, you see her smile, you see her delts. So, fabulous. Next in third place is Christina, and she's nailing it. She's got curves in the sweep, curves in the lats, curves in the delts, but also crazy lines. So her conditioning is fabulous to really show off the detail while still maintaining that full round shape. I don't know how she did it, but she did it, and it looks awesome. Great ab definition, beautiful delts. I think her X frame is really visible in this pose. You don't really see the lats very well, though. You see them, but I'd like to see more of that width and that really flared lat spread. So I think that's something maybe just in the front pose we could see a little better is the shape of her triangle. The black with the black hair is stunning. I think it looks amazing, but I would have done a red lip. Maybe that's too bold, but that's just me. I think she looked really good. Great size, great proportions, great symmetry, great balance, great conditioning, great curviness. Overall, just beautiful. Next in second is Lena. Gorgeous, tiny midsection, great lats, really wide. You notice that width coming down to the narrow tummy, really flat, almost concave, how tiny and flat her midsection is. She's got some good detail coming through in the legs, though I do feel like she could have a bit more size in the quads up here just a bit more roundness and fullness on this top part. And also from a symmetry perspective, maybe the photo is just not quite in her pose yet, but I do feel that the hands aren't level and therefore the shoulders aren't quite level, and even the lats don't look completely perfectly symmetrical in this picture. I'm noticing more width on this one. So maybe it's, she's doing a lot of shows back to back. Maybe it's just the photo. But either way, I think it could have been a little bit more fullness, a little bit more of a perfect posing, and she would have really nailed it. But beautiful tiny midsection. Love her bright hair. Gorgeous smile as always. She looks so happy and full of life. So beautiful. And now in first place is Jennifer. Now that's some great posing. The delts are high. The V shape is so easy to see, particularly with the suit and the way it fits. The line, your eyes just drawn into this shape. Absolutely stunning. Her legs look full and beautiful shape with lots of detail, nice size. Even on the inside of her legs, there's a lot of muscle. Great ab definition, and just overall, she looks smooth, she looks poised, extremely calm, and her makeup and hair is beautiful. She just looks really pretty and lovely, and like this is so easy. So I think she did a great job. Maybe she could have a little bit more width to the roundness of the delts on the sides. So she's got an amazing amount of height to the delts, but I'd like to see a little bit more over here and here. Just a bit more of curve filling it out. Overall though, amazing. Okay, side by side, gorgeous. I think Jennifer stands out. She's so perfect in her posing. You see that V shape really nicely. I'm loving the width of Lena's lats. I think that looks great with her really small waist. But Jennifer, she's got that same V shape with really nice legs, good curves, good size, and the delts are so nice and high. And I think her delts look particularly good from behind. Christina, I'm actually very impressed. She's a shorter athlete than the ones beside her, but really holding her own. Great abs, amazing definition coming through in her legs. Vanessa, loving all the curves. She's very bubbly and round, but I do think she needs a little bit more leanness. And Hannah, amazing detail coming through on the legs. Unreal. From behind, I'm loving the fullness in Jennifer's back. I think you definitely see those delts really well, like nobody else. They come up so high. And her glutes, I'm loving because of the length. I think they start really high and just go right down to the hamstrings so nicely. It's a beautiful oblong oval kind of a shape, and it looks great. Really sharp tie-ins and beautiful definition in the hamstrings. Lena beside her, I don't think her back has quite as much fullness. Her delts are not as high, and her glutes are a little bit shorter. That's not a bad thing. It's just her own unique frame, but I think Jennifer's look is just really quite something here, and she did a really great job with the conditioning and the fullness. So in terms of Olympia, our first 2024 qualified athlete. Okay, Pro Bikini. In first place, Valeria. Second, Sophia. Third, Rania. Fourth, Giudita. And fifth, Dorotea. So here's Dorotea in fifth place, and I think she looks unreal. What a beautiful curve she has in her back. I think she's doing a great job showing off that hourglass. Her conditioning also is awesome. Beautiful abs. I love this groove on her glute. I think you see that in the lineup photo better than anybody else. Her delts have a really nice outline. I do think she could have a little bit more curve in the muscles in her arms, just a bit more bicep and tricep, a little bit more roundness to this back shoulder. But overall, she's extremely lean, really nice silhouette. Love her hamstrings. Great suit. Beautiful. Now the tan I'm not crazy about. I think the shade is not quite right. It could have been a darker brown, and it could have just been darker overall. I see that the shoulders, for example, are a slightly different shade than her legs. So a little bit of tweaking with the tan, and she would have nailed it. Next in fourth is Giudita. Loving the curls. I think it adds a little bit of softness. She's got a very athletic, muscular frame, so the curls, I think, help just add a little bit of curve. I would do an even softer, bigger curl. Less tight, more just full Victoria's Secret style, like just the really big curves. Now, I do think she's got really beautiful delts, nice and round, though I'm not crazy about the way she's posing this back arm. I think you're losing the delt. I would have the hand further back, the elbow sticking out more, just to create more of that triangular shape here. Draw your eye up, and I think she could just be more confident looking in the posing. Pull up the chest, pull out the shoulders, really pump up the upper body. She's got great midsection, beautiful obliques, nice detail in her legs. Maybe she could have a little bit more fullness in the top part of the glute here, but overall, I think she's got nice size in the legs, beautiful muscles in her arms. I love the red suit with the red nails. She could do a red lip for sure, but she looks lovely. I think overall, she looks really good, and it was a nice fourth. Okay, next in third is Rainia. Beautiful purple suit with the pink lips, and that's the kind of hair that I was trying to describe, just those big, curvy, bouncy curls. Beautiful legs. I like this definition coming through in her back leg, and she looks really lean in her arms. Lots of vascularity, nice curves to the delts. She's got a nice small midsection, and I think she's posing well to show off the width of her glute. Nice curve at the back. But again, I'm not crazy about the way she's posing her upper body. I think she could twist more to pull open the shoulders, raise the chest, kind of spread the clavicle, and really make the upper body shine a little bit more. Right now, it almost seems like the shoulders are coming forward rather than back and open. And I would also move this hand back further and really extend the elbow out and just look a little bit more pumped up. Now her lower body looks beautiful. I'm loving this groove in her hip. I think she's got a nice size in her glute. It balances well with the delts, but I think even more curve here would be a really nice shape for your eye to see the curve of the delt and the curve of the glute. But overall, beautiful. Love the makeup, love the suit. Amazing. Okay, Sophia in second place is doing exactly what I'm trying to describe with the posing of the upper body. Her shoulders are back, her chest is up, her clavicle is open. She's really showing off that shape of her back, that S curve. Stunning. Her conditioning is beautiful. So you've got the groove in the glute. You've got amazing detail in her oblique, and her stomach is so flat with really nice abs coming through. I would raise this hand a little bit, but I like how she's got the elbow extended. I think you have a nice view of her arm muscles, and her legs look beautiful. Nice detail coming through in the back. Maybe she could have a little bit more size to the sweep of the quad, both in the front leg and the back, just a little bit more curve, but minuscule. I think she's doing a great job. I love her posing. I love her suit. I love her hair. She's just beautiful. And now in first place is Valeria. And the first thing I notice is her thick, beautiful, long hair. And then the second thing I notice is that glute. She's got a lot of size. The whole leg, this front leg is really gorgeous. Really big quad, but really big glute. I don't think anybody compares in terms of size. It's a beautiful frame she has. I think the delts are really big and round and curved. The glute is really big and round and curved. So she's just got this nice balance with this tiny midsection in the middle. Unreal how small her waist is. Great obliques, nice ab definition, beautiful curve to the top of her quad in the back leg. Just stunning. She looks poised. I'm loving the delicate way she's holding her foot. But most of all, it's this curve, the hourglass, and that glute. Amazing. Okay, So in this side-by-side, I definitely am drawn to first and second. I think their posing is the best. It's the most showcasing their upper bodies, the small waists, and the really nice curve in the back leg. Valeria, I think, has some great size, beautiful definition, and her glute is gorgeous. Dorothea, I noticed that groove in the glute, nice detail coming around in her delt. Rania, nice small waist, but I don't feel that she's got the twist quite right. I think this beautiful delt could be a little bit more out. We could see the back arm a little bit better. And Giudita, I find, is getting a little lost in this lineup. I think with a little bit more of a deliberate upper body, pump up, really narrowing the waist, opening up the lats and the delts, I think she would have an even more visible hourglass shape. Now from behind, I'm drawn to Sophia, actually. I think you really notice her small waist, and I'm loving the definition and detail in her back and the delts. I think she's doing a really beautiful job showing that hourglass physique from behind. But Valeria's glutes are really long and have great definition all the way down the glute hem tie-ins. Her hair's beautiful, really nice curve and size to the delts, and you see that nice triangle shape beautifully. But I think what really helps her with this win is just the length in her glutes compared to everybody else. Absolutely stunning. So in terms of Olympia, her name would be added to the list. And now Pro Wellness. In first place, Lisa. Second, Claudia. Third, Carlotta. Fourth, Dainora. And fifth, Anna. And if you look closely, it was very tight between third and fourth. Okay, so here's Anna in fifth place. Amazing abs. She's got a lot of muscle. Big arms, big delts, big glutes, nice round curvy quads. She looks fabulous. I do think the conditioning could have been a little tighter to show more lines in the legs. I think her abs look really good, but maybe just a bit more of a concaveness, a smallness to the waist, more lines. I would definitely have the hair to the back so we can see a little bit more of her upper body without these lines obstructing. But still, I think she's got amazing size, great shape, beautiful curves, curve upon curve upon curve. And I love how the red suit and the lipstick are coordinated. I think it looks beautiful. Next in fourth is Dainora, again with the gorgeous curvy delt. I think her arms look great, really big round shoulders, nice lat, nice flat stomach, and then out to this gorgeously round glute. I think she's got a good sweep on the back leg, but I'm kind of losing the size in her front leg. I think she could have a bit more quad showing in that curvy shape. And I wouldn't mind a little bit tighter with the conditioning to have a bit more ab definition, a little bit more detail coming through on the legs, maybe even a bit more outline of the delts. But I think her tan is nice. Her silhouette is beautiful. I love the sleek, smooth, straight hair with that bold lip and crazy beautiful suit. Lots of big crystals, gorgeous colors. So I think she did very well. Next is Carlotta in third in a beautiful red suit. It's not like a vibrant cherry red. It's a little bit more subdued, and I think it looks very nice, though I would have done a bit more of a reddish lip rather than pink. I think she's got some nice size, beautiful calves, nice sweep here to the quad, great size in the legs, and I'm loving how the glute really curves here at the bottom before attaching with the hamstring. I do think she could separate her legs a little bit. I think this gorgeous quad is obstructing the hamstring on the back leg. And while she has some nice definition, I would definitely try to vacuum in and just really make the waist as small as possible in this side pose. And also, she's got nice size to this delt, but I think it's getting lost a little bit in her posing. I think she could try to open the shoulders more so that we see the back shoulder, have more of a view of her upper body, but keep the legs as they are. I'm liking this profile, just a little bit more width to the top. Beautiful. Now in second place is Claudia. She's doing exactly what I was trying to say, just a little bit more open in the shoulders, twisted more to the front. You see more of her upper body. It gives you a really nice flow from head over the glute. I think you notice the smallness of her waist, that beautiful curvy shape. She has an exceptionally nice glute. I think she's got a good curve right from her suit all the way down. Nice legs. I think she's got some good size here in the quad, though I wouldn't mind a little bit more curve to the back of the leg in the hamstring. As far as definition goes, I think you're seeing some nice detail around her quad here, a good groove in the hip, but I wouldn't mind if there's a little bit more of a easy to see line in the delts. Maybe even just a bit more gloss and sheen over the tan would have helped to really highlight the delts and make the conditioning look a little bit sharper. But I think she's got a beautiful suit. I love the color with her hair, and overall nice amount of size, particularly in that glute. And now in first place is Lisa. She is so round and curvy, stands out for sure. You see the roundness in her quads, so full and high. Even though her feet are close together, this quad is not obstructing the back leg. I think she's doing a really good job of being way up high on the toe. It definitely brings up the leg and the quad sweep and allows you to see everything in that back leg. Beautiful curve to the glute. It's like that letter C, just a really nice rounded shape and bubbly, curvy, round hamstring. Beautiful. Nice line coming up, outlining the quad. Amazing oblique, nice definition in her abs, and I like how upright and straight her torso is. I'm not crazy about all the hair coming forward, but it is just a photo, so it could have moved a moment later, only because I think it obstructs the view of our delt. And you can see she's got some nice definition, but I want to be able to see the curviness and roundness to the delts a little bit more. Even this back arm, I think, could have a bit more width coming to the sides. Beautiful. I think she looks really good. Maybe I could comment on the wrist here. I think she could pull the wrist up and have the elbow more out, and then it'll be a bit more of a straight line. Minor, very minor detail. Love the red suit with the red lips. I think she looks awesome. And now, side by side, I think Lisa really steals the show. Her curvy leg, the fullness in her hamstring, the dark, deep, rich, beautiful tan. I think she's got her upper body open very nicely to show off the delt here. The very small stomach vacuumed in nicely, so she just looks really trim in the middle. And I just adore the way she's holding her foot. I think her back leg looks amazing. Full, round, curvy, beautiful. And from behind, Claudia definitely has a lot of size. She's got a lot of width. But Lisa, I find the width of her glutes continues, not just from the middle, but all the way down. Even down here, she has a wideness to her glute that Claudia doesn't quite have. Beautiful curves to the legs. You see the sweep. I think her tan looks amazing. It's a really rich color. And I think her delts look the best out of everyone. They're very rounded, and it really gives you a width to narrowness of her waist. That proportion is awesome. Anna has a lot of leg, and I think her inner thighs are almost obstructing a view of her glutes. I would maybe have the feet wider or play around with the toes and just try to get a little bit more emphasis on the glute. Carlotta has a really nice shape here, but I think she's pinching her shoulders a little too much. Even Anna, I think, could have more width to create more of a triangular shape. And Dianora, I think the hair is too long. She could cut it into more of a V shape to really help you see the hourglass. So to me, it was a beautiful win for Lisa. I think she did a great job. And in terms of Olympia, she'd be added to the list. So that's it for this show. There are a lot more shows coming up. We're starting off this 2024 qualification period with a bang. So make sure you subscribe, give me a like if you like this video, comment your thoughts below, and come find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.